What it look like, YouTube? This your man Z9 coming at you with astrology hit. Keep you posted. I wanna all of my subscribers, most of them, majority of them are boxing. But if y'all want to get hit to my channel, please listen, cause it's good to expand your horizons and listen to learn on things. You know, be educated. Somebody said some real shit on Facebook one time. Posted it was like two important things, and it's true. This is a lot of stuff, but if you ain't doing nothing, you either better get money, you either better be getting finances, money, or you better be educated. And what y'all doing right now, y'all are being educated. You know, because knowledge is power. But speaking of knowledge, I'm going to tell you what I feel on about air signs. I think, and in real talk, I think air signs are the most interesting out of all four zodiacs. I find them to be the most interesting because I think they have a lot to do with the mind and logic, and just kind of like the robots, the cerebrals of the zodiac, the airy type people, the mind, period. And let's take a big fusion of what I mean. Since I said the mind, even though I didn't talk about the water yet, the water's gonna be my last video, but this is what I think. What all four signs, all elements fused into one. Because you listen to my casual viewers. There's no such thing as such a one sign. There's this thing called the natal chart. It is like a blender of yourself, your personality, your true self. It's a big blender of your true character, and that's you when you came out your mother's womb. The time you came out, the time you first laid breath on this God green earth, the sky you was born under, the birth time, the exact day. And I was reading, I think his name is Master Ninja. That was some real shit what he said. He said the timeline, we say if somebody was born on February 17th, 1964. No, I'm sorry, 1974. And they're not going to say if somebody else was born on the same day next year. And even as to follow on the same Eastern astrology for Chinese, they were born in tiger years, because 1974 is a tiger year. And they were born on the next tiger years, the 86. So say if they're born on the same day, hell, even the same birth time, they're not going to be the same, because I think what he said was, Master Ninja, excellent ideology, or just information in general. He said every 26,000 years, every 26,000 years, it does a 360 and goes back to itself. 26,000 years. So you will not see a person that's exactly like you in your lifetime, in a century and in a millennium, various millenniums. So everybody is different on this God green's earth. You got two Geminis together, they're different types of Geminis. You got two Arians together, they're two types of Arians. You got two Scorpios together, they're two types of different Scorpios. You got your two Tenarians around, different Tenarians. One might be more active than the other. So this video is about air signs. So if you are a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, you are an air element. You are an air sign. And I just think out of all four of these, all four of the elements, I find the air signs to be the most interesting. These are the people that have to do with the mind. Oh, I'm sorry, not even finished what I was gonna say about the fusion. Fire represents action. Earth represents this is my theory. Fire represents action, meaning everything you do. Earth represents stability, meaning keeping a routine, staying grounded, keeping a balance. Air represents what this video I'm talking about right now. Represents the mind, the human mind, the logic, the cerebral mind. And water represents the heart. So basically the air is the head. The air is the brain. The water is the emotions, the heart. Human emotions. And it's kind of holler back. If y'all know what I'm saying, holler back on Earth. Earth is kind of a little difficult. Earth is like physical touch, or you're in tune with your senses. You're in tune with your 5 senses. That's what I think Earth means. Fire means action, like force, like action. Like I get up and get out of here. I get outside. I walk out the door and do what I got to do today and have ambition. That is action. And you already know what emotions is. I don't need to explain that. In the air is your mind, your psychiatric state. So anyways, let me get right into it. If you are a Gemini, you are a mutable sign, air sign. If you are a Libra, you are a cardinal sign, opposite from the Aries. Let me go back. Gemini's opposite from the Sagittarius. And even though I said air and fire gets along, which is true, but this is real, what I'm saying. So and last but not least, Aquarius, the most mesmerizing, intriguing sign of the zodiac. I would say I have a moon in Aquarius. You are a fixed sign. Fixed means stubborn. I got to do more research on it. I have a lot of fixed placements. I have it fixed in my sun, fixed in my moon, and fixed in my ascendant, aka my rising sign, aka my first house, my physical math to the world. So I'm very fixed. I'm a fixed person. I guess I heard people say it's hard for me to make up my mind, or when I make a decision, it's a firm decision. And I am very stubborn. You don't have to be stubborn and say, hey, I don't want to listen to you right now, but stubborn saying, someone hit it right in the head. I read in an article that said, if you're looking for love and you're doing the wrong things and you keep on doing the same thing, that is stubborn. And sometimes, and that's what I do. That's stubborn. There's different types of phases and different type of actions for being stubborn. Okay, moving on. So basically, air signs, I'm going to tell you how I personally feel about it, and then I'm going to explain what they're like. Let's start with Gemini, the mutable sign. Now, mutable signs are versatile, and versatility and just adaptable chameleons. You know, just flexible. Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. And these, I say Gemini is the most versatile out of all the signs. Very versatile. Gears, they could switch gears, Lamborghini to a Hummer, and I say the next after that is versatile is, I would say, Pisces, but that's just my opinion. Hold on, what's the 3? Okay, yeah, I would say that. I would say Gemini is the most versatile. So yeah, man, Geminis are the encyclopedia of the zodiac. They're always on the move, always eager to learn. And when I'm talking about, I'm either talking about if you have a lot of air in your chart, a lot of, Gemini, Tenarian, Cancer, Libra, Leo, Scorpion, Sagittarius. Y'all get what I'm saying? If y'all have it a lot in y'all planets. Because what I'm really referring to is your sun signs. I'm talking about, but all the 4 videos I'm doing is based on elements and what elements represents and what are the common traits of the element. So hit me back and help me out if I'm missing anything on air, because I find air so fascinating. Tell me what air represents, because I really believe it has a lot to do with the mind. And out of the 3 signs, the most to do with the mind, I would have to say, is Aquarius. Because that's the professor of the zodiac. That's the genius of the zodiac. I wouldn't be surprised if Albert Einstein had a lot of strong influence of Aquarian. And I feel proud that I have a moon Aquarius. I feel like I have an upper hand to society, period. But, just like me making these videos, or, feel like I'm saying something brand new with the zodiac or whatever. But, again, let me start from Gemini. Gemini is just very playful, very childlike. Just like, speaking of childlike, just like their polar opposite, Sag. I know the Sag tend to have a child charm to them. Like, just they never want to grow up. You understand? Very adventurous. So that's the same thing with Geminis. Gemmies, they're very playful, full of youth. I noticed my grandmother, she has believe it or not, my grandmother has even though I don't know her birth time, and I broke it down since I'm a good astrologer. I'm keeping on studying everything. I really believe in my heart she's a Gemini rising, and my grandmother's 80 years old now, and the way she acts is just she doesn't act like a stale old lady that's like got a cane and everything and just stiff as a goat, and just she has a lot of youth to her, and she has a Sag in her son, Sagittarius in her son. So a lot of life, a lot of youth my grandmother has. And in a giveaway, if anybody's a Gemini ascendant, look for double features on their face. Look for either a cleft on the chin, dimples on the cheek, or maybe they're cockeyed. Their eyes are cockeyed. So look for those. I think those are dead giveaways, and they just a lot of energy. I really believe they don't have her birth time, but I really believe Nicki Minaj is a Gemini ascendant because she's very versatile and very childlike and just full of fun. Okay, moving on. Libra. Libra is the harmony, the beauty, if not the most beautiful, same planet ruling Venus of the sign. This Libra loves harmony. It loves harmony, and it seems like Libra lives for love. It's like this is the only sign that lives for love. I say Taurus lives for luxury. Also, hit me back, my astrology viewers. I think Venus. I'm sorry. I think Libra lives for love and harmony, like love relationships, anything to do with romance. And don't get me wrong, Taurus does too. But I think Taurus really lives for luxury. You know, slouching about. But we're not talking about air signs. I just wanted to get that out the way so y'all know, y'all follow what I'm saying. And just Libras, man, they're opposite from the Arian, and I don't know if they're really competitive like that, because the most competitive Librian I know is Holyfield, and history shows Holyfield is a warrior, the real deal. So and I noticed they tend to, you know what I noticed? I think a lot of lesbians. I really believe. Hit me back, my astrology. I really believe this. I think a lot of lesbians fall into the Libra sun sign or the category. A lot of Libra influence. I really believe that. And the weak spot of a Librian is the anus. So hit me back, people, if you got a Libra, strong Libra influences, or Libra in your planet. And Libra is the cardinal sign. And just I find Libra very to be interesting. I find it to be very, very interesting. And just beautiful people, even temperament. Okay, moving on. The most magical, intriguing, I say more interesting than the Scorpio. This is the most fascinating sign to me. And I'm not just saying this because my moon. I always felt this way, and I always felt like them, even though I didn't know about the other planets. Aquarius, ruler of Uranus. And man, where do I start? The electricity rate is unpredictable. These people are unpredictable, and their charisma's through the roof. Ironically, funny, like if they're polar opposites, Leo, they have a lot of charisma. And what I mean by that, they don't mean to show that on purpose, because you see how Leos are dramatic and theatrical. Well, guess what? They're polar opposites. Aquarius is like that too, but they don't mean to be like that, because that's their real person. That's who they are. So it's like Aquarius want to be low on the radar, while Leo wants to be in the spotlight. But Aquarius can't help it because they act so different. So it's hard for them to act casual and normal like the rest of society. So Aquarius is a fixed sign, and this sign is very mental, the most mental of the zodiac that lives in his head, and just a very intriguing, a very, very, very intriguing sign. I noticed that too. I read on a comment. They said the women tend to, even though both sexes are, the women tend to be really strange. They like strange relationships, I noticed. And these people embody the collective other people. Maybe that's why I'm so good talking about people as a collective. I have a moon in Aquarius. So listen, I only got 15 minutes. Holla back, people. This video is about air elements in the zodiac. Okay, one love, people.